Just came here for a quick morning reading. I feel like pulling my cards out on this Saturday morning. Um, and I'm about to read from the Everyday Witch deck. Okay. Um, and I'm about to do a collective reading. I know people do tarot readings, even though I watch tarot readings, but I like collective readings better. So, collectively, I'm about to read, give you guys downloads from Spirit, God, Universe, Ancestors, and my Spirit Guides to see what we need to know for today. Okay? So, okay, let's see. Imagine and envision. Okay, so with this card, that's where your dreams start. Okay? A lot of people don't know where to go in life. They don't know, what steps to take, but they haven't even thought about what they want to do. Like they haven't even imagined of what they want to do. And you imagining what you want to do is the start of your dreams. It's the start of your abundance, right? So in this card, she is writing down, I'm guessing she is writing down her imagination. She was writing down the things that she wants to envision in life, right? So by her even writing down what she wants to do in her life, this is a part of manifestation. Okay, what she's doing. This is a part of manifestation. When you dream and you imagine and you envision, that is you manifesting your dreams, because in order for your dreams to come true, there have to be a thought. That thought is that spark. Your imagining is that spark. You have to light that spark in order for it to come true, right? So in order for you to get your dreams, even if you don't know where to start, even if you like, well, I don't know, that's too wild. Think about it, dream about it, imagine it, feel it, be in that, write it down, make it yours, okay? So the more physical it become into your mind, the more physical it will become into your reality, okay? So let's see what else. What else? Message that I need to give to the collective. Seasonal harvest. So this is a good one, especially for this time. Okay, so you see her, right? She looks like a witch. She has her little witch hat on, and during this time, it's during during fall is the last months of the year. So we have Halloween coming up, but this is the perfect time for you to harvest what you want. Like this is the perfect time to plant your seeds, because around when next year comes, you have a harvest to pull. You have a harvest to get from, right? You have a harvest to feed you. So right now you have to plant that seed. Plant that seed of imagination, like I said before, right here. And plus they both are witches. This, even though this is the witch tarot, but they both have the same witch hat on. Okay, so right here she is imagining her dreams, right? And right here she has planted her dreams, and now she's harvesting the gifts. Okay, and that's how you have to do. You have to plant the seed, water it, nurture it, make sure it's okay, make sure that you are doing everything you have to do in order for it to grow. And that's how you treat your life, and that's how you treat your manifestations, that's how you treat your abundance. You have to make sure that your harvest is going to be able for you to get your abundance, right? You just don't plant a seed and not water the flower, because the flower ain't gonna grow, right? So once you plant your seed, you have to water it. You have to feed it with nutrients. You have to feed it with sunlight. You have to feed it with water, right? And that's just like your dreams. You have to feed it with action. Part of manifestation is action. A lot of people don't get manifestation because they feel like, well, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening because you're not moving. Without action, without that fire, without that heat, without that spark, you won't get to where you want. So you have to start moving. You have to get active. You have to be um, in tune with your goals in order for you to reap this harvest. Ooh. And this is accept love. Okay, a lot of people have a hard time with accepting love because accepting love makes you vulnerable, right? Even if you're in acceptance, you have to be open in order to receive, right? A lot of times people want to get what they want and still be tight-lipped, get what they want and still have a closed fist, get what they want and still stay in their closed-mindedness, right? But in order for you to receive, you have to be open enough for you to receive the gifts of love. So accept love, okay? And once you accept love, you will understand what love is, because people, that's the thing when it comes to love, people always want it, but they don't want to give it, or it's hard for them to give, but they crave it every day. Like they have to just be assured that you love me. I have to know that you love me. I have to know that you love me. But how are you showing it? Like, are you being thoughtful? Are you being loving? Are you being considerate? That's a part of love. Of being in love and accept. Being in love isn't just you want somebody just to love on you and you just standing still. No, you have to pour into the people who love you so they can pour in love into you. Okay, so accept love. Be open with yourself. Be open with the people who love you. Be open enough for love to get into your life, because love is a part of manifestation as well. Okay, because once you accept love, love will protect the things that you are building. Love protects the things that you are growing. So the more things that you love and the more things that you grow and the more things that you involve yourself in when it comes to love, it will grow within itself. Love is a huge manifestation too, because in order for you to manifest your abundance, you have to love what you're doing. You have to love it you have to love it. You have to be it. So accept love. Okay, this right here says speak your mind. Speak your mind. A lot of people have trouble with that too because they don't want to hurt someone else's feelings. They don't want to seem problematic. They don't want to look like, something is bothering them because they want to be fine all the time. They want to be okay all the time. But everything is not okay all the time. You have to speak up. You have to speak up for yourself. You have to defend yourself in things that feel uncomfortable. Because the more you sit in being uncomfortable, the more you won't get to your abundance. Like, you won't get to your blessings. You won't get to the things that God has put into your life. Because you're still sitting in the spaces you're not supposed to be. So if you don't speak your mind, you will never get to the place in life that you want to be. If you don't speak your mind, you will never get into the place that God wants you to be in. So speak your mind. What do you want out of life? What do you want out of yourself? And then, because a lot of times people speak their mind, they only speak their mind on what they want out of people, right? Like, they don't speak their mind about what they want for yourself. You speaking your mind is about what do you want for yourself as well. Like, how do you want to feel? How do you want to see yourself? How do you want to be? How do you want to portray yourself? And how, in that aspect, you will begin to reach the point that you want to reach in your life, right? Okay. I know you love me, girl. Oh, 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 how you gonna go? Such a waiting on the phone. Now spoken, now believing, girl. Oh, 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 girl. Girl, 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 girl. Hey. I love me some Albie Shore. That is my phone. Girl, 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 girl. Okay, I pulled up this card before. It says plant the seeds. Okay, plant the seeds. Oh shit. Hold on. Plant the seeds. Like these cards right here, they go hand in hand. Okay, this is seasonal harvest. This is planting the seeds. Okay, so like I said before, in order for you to harvest, in order for you to get your abundance, in order for you to get the things that you want out of life, you have to put an action into that abundance. You have to put action into that manifestation. That is the point of manifestation. People believe they can just write journals, they can just say what they want, make collages and everything is going to suddenly appear. And that's not how it happens when it comes to manifestations and abundance. It is a spark that has to happen. It is a fire of action that you have to evolve yourself in. And without you sparking that fire and igniting that flame of your idea and your creation, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. Everything needs a spark. Like when two people come together and reach a climax, that climax is a spark of creation. Everything needs a spark in life. So by things needing a spark in life, you have to understand that manifesting your dreams and manifesting your abundance will not happen if you don't spark that light. If you don't spark that fire, because that's where your abundance comes in. Peace and blessings. Oh, hey, loved one. Hi, sister. I'm just on here real quick. I'm going to put this video on my YouTube. So I just felt like reading a little bit this morning. So, yes, you have to plant your seeds of abundance, okay? So once you plant your seeds of abundance, you can harvest your manifestations, okay? Give up my hunger. That card filled out. Okay, prayers and wishes. Okay, prayers and wishes. Prayers and wishes to me go hand in hand. But like I said, you have to have a sense of faith. You have to believe in what you want, because without that spark of idea in your mind, like you're just wishing on nothing. Like you have to believe on what you're thinking. You have to believe what you're imagining. You have to believe that your prayer is going to get answered. And you have to believe that your wishes will be get answered. Because if you just, well, I hope my wish get answered. Like, I hope, no, you have to know. Like, you have to actually know what's going on. You have to actually know without the shadow of a doubt, my wish is going to happen. Like, this is going to happen for me. Like, I don't know when, but I know this is possible, because once you have to understand, you create your reality. And even the things that you think, the things that you say, and the things that we say to ourselves stops our abundance, stops our path so much, because we're so much in our head. We're just so much thinking about, what other people do to us and what things that we do to ourselves, and how we so caught up on this and how we should have been past that, and we can't believe we're in this spot, and you just have to get out of all that. You have to get out all of that so you can get to the place where you want to be, because we are here, are spirit beings having a human experience. And within that human experience, our minds will never be programmed for us to just be on one singular thing at one singular time and have one singular emotion. That's not how we were built. Like, that's not how we were built at all. So in order for you to get your prayers and wishes answered, you got to get all that out your mind. No, no one on here on this earth is perfect. We are all learning a lesson. But within that lesson, you have to understand that you deserve everything that you want out of life. You deserve it. You should say, this belongs to me. I want to thank you for my abundance. I want to thank you for my for the things I manifested, even if you don't have them right now. You have to be thankful in that sense, right? Come on, baby, let them know. So tell it, baby, tell it, tell it, tell it, tell it, baby. All you gotta do is just tell my heart. Tears of joy, sadness. Whew. I know about this because I'm a crier. Okay. So, tears. What people don't understand about tears, they think tears make you weak, right? But tears are necessary. Because if they wasn't necessary to our human experience, we would not have tears. Like, it would just be us feeling an emotion, and there would just be nothing there. But tears are necessary because they're necessary to our human experience. So when it comes to tears, tears is a way of cleansing. Tears is a way of relief. Some people get mad and they cry because when you are mad, you have you have an emotion that's inside of you that you cannot release. And that's why a lot of people fight. That's why a lot of people get mad and they get angry and they start swinging and they start breaking things, because that action has to be released. That pressure has to be released. So there are going to be times when you cry when you're sad, when you cry when you're disappointed, when you cry when you hurt, because whatever you are feeling, your body has to react and respond to it, right? And when it comes to happiness, people just don't cry when they mad and they sad. They cry when they happy, because that feeling is the feeling of happiness, the feeling of gratitude, the feeling of appreciation is so strong. And at that particular moment, you can't do anything to release that energy but to cry. That's why a lot of people cry when they're happy. And a lot of people cry that's when you cry when you're happy, and you cry when you're sad. Crying is not a form of weakness. Like, crying isn't, that is the way that we have to cleanse ourselves. That is the way that we cleanse our spirit. We cleanse our spirit with tears. We cleanse our soul with tears. Like I said before, when you are happy, when you're happy, you are crying because you are releasing that feeling. You are releasing that tension of you just, I don't know, whatever it is you're releasing it. Hold on. Mister, get over there. Get. Okay? So tears of joy, happiness. Be sure to know that it's okay to cry. Okay? You have to get yourself together though. All right? But it is okay to cry. Cry is a form of cleansing. All right? You cleanse your emotions, because if crying wasn't okay, we wouldn't be able to cry. Okay? So it's there for a reason. Please understand that. Just cool it. We are cool it. Just cool it. Cool. are cooling. We are cool. We are. I know that's real old school. Oh, say my name, like the kind of shady, and calling me baby, the sudden change. And no one else around you, say baby I love you, if you ain't running game. You acting kinda shady, and calling me baby, better say my name. Okay. This card, it says follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. A lot of times we are stagnated within ourselves. We are stagnated. We are stagnated because we believe that our dreams do not belong to us. Like we believe that dream is just a little bit too big for me. Like we believe our dream doesn't match up with my personality, so there is no way that I can get what I dream. And that's a lie. That is falsehood that we tell ourselves all the damn time because we try to justify the things that we feel and we try to match them up with our dreams, right? But you have to understand a lot of times we function off on the lowest sense of ourselves, and the lowest version of ourselves will not be able to see us in that particular light. But our higher sense of ourselves will say, no, that belongs to you. What are you doing? Like, no, that's yours. That has your name on it. But if you don't get to the highest version of yourself, you will never be able to follow your dreams because your lower self is going to tell you you don't deserve that. Your lower self is going to tell you, like, you're not special. Your lower self is going to tell you that nobody even really checking for you like that. How you think that belongs to you? That's why you have to heal. That's why healing is necessary. That's why even if it takes you, some people take fast, some people can heal faster than other people. Some people can heal slower than other people. Whatever you do in order for you to heal on your healing process, please continue to heal. Because once you heal and get to your higher self, your higher self gonna be relieved and say, dang, okay, this is what I've been waiting on. This is what I've been waiting on. Okay, so a lot of times we don't follow our dreams because we're listening to the lowest functions of ourselves. We are listening to the lowest version of yourself. We are comparing ourselves to our environment, comparing ourselves to our family, comparing ourselves to the people that we love, comparing ourselves to the people that we grew up with, and we can't see outside of that box. We cannot see outside of that because we relating our dreams to our environment. But that's not how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to relate your dreams to your higher self. And whatever it is, everyone functioning has a higher self. You have to get in tune with yourself to know what your higher self look like, to know what your higher self is. Some people even dream of their higher self. I have jumped in my higher self before. I don't know when I'm going to get there. But I have jumped in my higher self before. Some people have dreams about their higher self. Some people know exactly what their higher self. Once you get to yourself and start your healing journey, you can actually write down things where you never thought that you would be able to do. Like you will never thought that you would be able to manifest this or even think about this that you wanted for yourself. And that is the part of you getting to your higher self. Okay, that is the part of you getting to your dreams. Once you follow your dreams, no matter where you are right now, no matter how hard it may be, keep on going. Have your dreams in the forefront of all things that you do. Because once you set your dreams aside, no one's gonna pick up your dreams for you. No one's gonna say, hey, I know you want this out of life. Let me give you your dreams come true. Ain't nobody gonna be your genie. There's no one that's able to be anyone's genie. You have to be your own genie and get the stuff that you want out of life for yourself. Okay, so follow your dreams. Say my name, say my name. Ooh. You walked out the door, voice anymore. Hmm. This is a good little reading. Rebirth and reinvention. I just talked. Oh my God. These cards, I tell you, sometimes I surprise my own self. Okay, when you follow your dreams, okay, like I said, a lot of us are in our lowest versions of ourselves, right? So when we are in our lowest versions of ourselves, we have to get to the highest version of ourselves. And once you get to the highest version of yourself, that's where the rebirth comes in. You have to be quote unquote born again. You have to reinvent yourself because there are parts of your lower self that cannot come to your dreams. There is parts of your lower self that cannot come with you when you reach your full abundance. There are parts of your lower self that will not belong into your manifestations. And with those lower parts of yourself, you have to quote unquote unalive those things, okay? Because I know TikTok don't, but you have to quote unquote bury your lower self in order for you to rebirth the highest functioning version of yourself. A lot of people want all this shit in the world. You want everything. You want everything to be right. You want everything to be perfect. You want everything to be abundant in your eyes, but you are unable to. People are unable to drop the things that's staggering their abundance. Like you can't. It's like you stand in a doorway, in a hallway, and there's doors on each side. And on this door is your lowest version of yourself. With all the bad habits that you had, all the messed up people that you knew, all the messed up things you were doing. And then the door on the other end is the door where your success is where your abundance is where your greatness is where your manifestations is. And you telling yourself, oh, I got to grab those things out of that door and I had to take them in there. You're not going to be able to move. You're going to be standing still. And then you're going to tell yourself, oh, well, maybe my dreams wasn't for me because I'm standing still. No, your dreams are for you. That abundance is supposed to be yours. That manifestation is yours. So the only thing that's holding you back is you want everything at one time. You want to be in the lowest version of yourself and you want to be abundantly great. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. And people have a hard time with that. That is not going to happen. So with that not being a possibility, like I said, healing is harder for other people than some people. But it's still, in essence, you still have to heal. Okay? So with you dropping your lower self, you have to rebirth into your higher self. You will become a new person. That's why you see people like, oh, you ain't acting the same. Or you act different. Or what's wrong with you? Or because you are shedding parts of yourself. You have shedded parts of yourself that they knew. And they're no longer familiar with. Now they looking at you like you're the problem because they're still stuck in their circle. But you are not the problem because you are on the way to get to your higher self. In order for you to get to your higher self, you will not do the same things that you did in your lowest version of yourself. No matter how long you've been doing it. And that's a lot of times I say we because I, quote unquote, have to deal with this too in my human experience. We get caught up on things that we've been holding on for so long. It's been in our life for so long, and we've been doing this for so long, and but we can't let that go. We have let those things in our lowest version of ourselves pacify us for so long that we are scared to let it go, because once we let those things go, we won't have those things to fall back on when we get to the highest version of ourselves. We won't have those things to make us comfortable. You won't have those things to make us, to pacify us. We won't have those things to soothe our needs. But people have to understand, once you get to the highest version of yourself, you won't need anything to soothe your needs. You're going to be soothed. You're not going to need anything to make you comfortable, because your higher self is going to be in a level of comfort. So you have to get out of that. You have to get out of, well, I've been doing this for a long time and this will make me comfortable. It's making you comfortable because you're trying to comfort your higher self in your lowest being. So it feels like you need comfort. It feels like you need protection. It feels like you need this to keep you going, because your higher self is unbeknownst to you. Your higher self is uncomfortable with you in these situations, with you being in this space of time, with you being in the lowest version of yourself. So you tell yourself, oh, well, nah, this is fine. I feel good right here because I've been doing this for years. This makes me comfortable. But yet it makes you comfortable because your higher self is uncomfortable. You have to get to your higher self. And once you get to your higher self, you will no longer be uncomfortable. You will no longer do the things or hold on to the substances or hold on to those places that you held on in your lower version of yourself. And when you get to the highest version of yourself, those things are not needed anymore. They're not needed anymore. So you have to rebirth to the highest version of yourself to get your dreams, to get your abundance, to get that manifestation. Okay? Woo. That was a lot. Okay? This got to be the last one, okay? Because that kind of burned me out, okay? Jeez. Come on now. Come on, spirit. Come on, spirit. All right? Shoot. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Look, I need to read a little bit more often. Like this, I don't really read that often, but I just spend at least 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes talking about rebirthing yourself. I just talked about reinventing yourself. I just talked about letting yourself go into bringing yourself out of the lowest version of yourself. You have to rebirth yourself. And once you get to the highest version of yourself, you will have prosperity and abundance. This is the last card. This is it. I already called it. This is it. This is this last card. Once you get into the highest version of yourself, you will have prosperity and abundance. Okay? Like I said before, your prosperity and your abundance is coming from your highest version. Okay? And a lot of times in life, I'm going to reiterate everything that's been said. Okay? A lot of times in life, you are unable to see your prosperity in your abundance because you are still looking through life in the lowest version lens. Right? You're still looking at the things that you have around you. And then you are unable to let those things go because those things make you comfortable in your lowest version of yourself space. But in order for you to get to your dreams, in order for you to get to your manifestations, in order for you to get to this, but you see how comfortable she is. Homegirl is laid out, okay, in a garden, chilling, peaceful, abundant. She doing what she want. She got cake and wine. Come on now. Come on now. Homegirl got cake and wine. The cat just being cats. Okay? She got full abundance around her. She got flowers, veggies. I'm sure some veggies back there. She has everything that she wants and she is in peace. She is okay. And that's what people have to realize. You will never be able to get to your highest version holding on to shit that you're supposed to be and let go. And you know how you're supposed to be and let it go. Because if you are afraid something's going to leave you, and when it leaves you, or when you stop doing what you're doing, you feel like you won't be yourself, or you won't be the same. You have not found yourself yet. Because everything that comes into your life is supposed to be an addition to your life. It's not just supposed to be your life. It has to be an addition to your life. Everything's supposed to make your life prosperous. Everything should not become your life. So once you get out of that space, and once you get out of that space, once you get out of that realm of reality, you're going to be sitting like this. You're going to be sitting like this. This is it. I'm done. Okay, thanks for those who watch. Thanks for those who are going to watch this on YouTube. And I'm talk to you guys later. All right, bye.